What's going on? Oh, hang on. Do this a little bit better. What's going on, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 8, also known as Steve, and still got a bit of a frog in my throat, guys. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better than I was before. Still coughing, still dealing with a little bit of sinus congestion and stuff, but, I'm in a much better place. It's just that whatever this is, it's holding on for dear life. Also, don't mind me just pacing back and forth in my apartment. I kind of don't want to sit in one place, and I'm sure you guys don't want to, see my fat-faced, like double chin here and like all the man scruff. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I always feel I do my best thinking when I'm pacing anyway. Number one, let me get it out of the way. I thought I had actually made a video highlighting my New Orleans trip, but so I'm going to end up doing that final vlog at some point, guys. So I guess either it got lost or I thought I had made one when I came back and I probably just crashed. Most likely culprit. But I am going to get that part done, and of course I still got my WrestleMania t-shirt, so I'll just throw that on and pretend like I had shot it, and you guys can just humor me by pretending that I had just come back. Just for the sake of posterity, because I do kind of feel embarrassed that I thought that I had recorded it and I didn't. And I didn't. But anyway, guys, that's not why I'm here to do this video, but I do want to let you guys know about that, though. So it will be on its way eventually to both channels. Both this one, the gaming, and my main channel. But I mainly wanted to talk to you guys about why I've been uploading one video. Even though I feel better, I'm going to stay with the one video upload, and why I'm also going to stay with being inconsistent with a lot of my videos, and why probably for the next week or two I might not be uploading videos, even if it's just one. And the main reason for that is because I wouldn't say it's a complete burnout, but I'm starting to structure my channel a little bit too much again, and I find myself that when I'm getting games, they are games that I want, but I'm always saving them to play with you guys, and I really just want to sit down and play them on my own. And so that's what I've mainly been doing. I've been getting games for Twitch, I've been getting games to play here on the channel, and it's getting to a point where I'm kind of starting to realize that, well, it's good that I want to share the experience firsthand with you guys. Sorry, I don't mean to... I keep forgetting that, like, the camera, like, goes far too close. Because I'm used to standing with my laptop camera. So I'm not used to, like, zooming out like this and having, like, proper distance with my camera. But I've gotten to a point, guys, where I've started to realize that, a lot of the things that I'm doing for the channel are starting to kind of become a little bit toxic and not so healthy for me. Like, behind the scenes, I'm constantly going, well, would they like this series, or should I save this for Twitch? And I started doing it more for analytical reasons, which, first off, is toxic and terrible. Because I'm getting so worried about building a subscriber count, and I'm so worried about feeling like all my projects, both writing and, let's play and or like, game streaming, are not going to work out, that I'm starting to kind of not have as much fun with it as I should. Video games are supposed to be fun, right? And I think a lot of what sparked this was I was watching the Hearts and Heroes playthrough on Markiplier's channel, which I'm still finishing up right now. And the recent fan game The Boss that Jacksepticeye had finished. And both of those games describe the same kind of feeling that I'm feeling right now, which is, kind of dealing with the feelings of, I feel like every time that I'm late, getting these videos out, that a lot of you guys, especially, oh God, I'm gonna have to get a glass of water soon. I feel like I let a lot of you guys down. Like, genuinely, I feel like I do the same series or the same boring videos. And sometimes I feel like, is the content good enough? Do people just find, me annoying? Like, I'm one of those people that in a car ride, I'm the one filling the silence when everybody just wants, a nice quiet car ride. Because that's just how my anxiety works. Whenever I kind of am in the apartment by myself, which it's eerily quiet right now, I kind of start to have my anxiety creep in, and I kind of start to hyperventilate a little bit, even though it doesn't show. I kind of start to hyperventilate a little bit because I start to kind of get nervous, and those feelings of inadequacy, or those I guess you could say, thoughts in my head kind of start to come out and kind of start to mess with me. And that's not to say that it's like that all the time. It's gotten a lot better because I have positive things to focus on mentally and emotionally. But I think it's also kind of a good thing. They say that everything happens for a reason. I think, guys, everything that's going on, the sickness thing, me trying to help out my mother, who's also now become sick, unfortunately, me doing the whole only one upload thing and whatnot, I think that's kind of a good thing, because I think it's almost, I would humorously say, divine intervention. Like, maybe it's just a chance for me to step back and really kind of reevaluate a lot of the things, not only with this channel, but with the main Sly Cooper 88 channel, and going forward with what kind of vlogs I want to do on that channel. And just everything outside of the camera that I want to do. For example, I'm sure my one buddy wants to go see Infinity War. The other one, he just wants to go have lunch sometime. And a couple of other people want to have lunch with me, that are close friends of mine. And I feel kind of post-New Orleans, guys, that there's a lot of positive things that have happened for me. But I also feel like there's a lot of not so positive things. Guys, I do this channel, and I did this gaming channel because we read and see too many negative things in the news all the time. And I want to bring a little bit of happiness back. And even if you're not in the US, because ironically, I tracked a lot of my viewing numbers, and surprisingly, there's a lot of y'all in the Netherlands, or Sweden and Norway, and Finland, that apparently watch my content. I'm just throwing that fact out there. I thought that was actually really kind of cool and interesting. But I'm always very grateful to you guys, and I'm always very grateful that you guys kind of allow me to do the things that I do. And yeah, I don't make any money from this, but I get a certain joy from knowing that there are people that, enjoy my content for the most part. But I feel like I have to take care of myself too, and that's why I think this is kind of a good rest stop moment to kind of recharge myself and just kind of go forward with a lot of other things that I want to do, but also kind of reevaluate after this trip, kind of what do I want to do? What should my goals be? So that's all I just wanted to let you guys know about. I'm not abandoning the channel, but I am going to take a break probably for a little bit. But I'll be back. I'll still upload a video every once in a while.